Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. This right here is my 135-inch fixed frame screen. This one actually is using the black technology. I'm just going to walk in front of my projector. Actually, all my screens are black in here. This is using our black technology. And this right here, the projector I'm using now, I don't have the new lamp yet. Just basically just trying to utilize as much as I can from the old lamp in here, but I do have a new lamp on the way. This is my Christie LW400. This one right here is a short throw. Well, they don't come short throw like this. When I bought the projector, someone installed a short throw lens, but as I said, the Christies and our technology look absolutely incredible. Over here, we have a 106-inch screen. This is actually connected to my other Christie projector. This is the LW420. I think I did say that already before. And that one right there sits back around 18 feet back from my screen. As you can see, plenty of light coming in through the windows, and I got a nice solid blue on the screen just to show you that the image does not fade out or wash out. Something you have to deal with when it comes to gray and white screens. They just don't have that capability. What is sitting on my sofa? So I try to keep my area clean as much as possible. Just got in here and just started straightening up, and I always leave a few things laying behind. But yeah, as you can see, the image looks nice and beautiful. There's no washout in it. No, it doesn't fade, none of that nonsense. And that's one of the things I love about our technology, is the fact that you don't have to sit in the dark if you don't want to. So I'm doing this pre-recorded because usually when I do this through live stream, I do get some disruptions and the video does come out a bit distorted where you really can't see the clarity and the demonstration. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and start this demonstration right now. You can see how beautiful that is going to look. Fully lit environment. And as you can see, my screen is 135 inches, so it almost touches the ceiling. And that means it has more, the bigger the screen, the more contact it's going to have with ambient light. And I'm going to take a walk around, go into the kitchen, just to show you from different angles on how that screen is going to pick up with no problem whatsoever. With all that ambient light in the environment, that image was still going to pick up no matter what. Try to walk around here. I got my, I had to take my cushions out because it rained last night and I didn't want my cushions to get soaking wet because they're a pain in the neck to try to keep clean. I'm try to keep dry. Look at that. And as you can see, the other screen in the other room, and all that window light. My screen there sits surrounded by windows. So it just shows you, you don't have to be subjected to a dark environment just because you have a projector set up. And that's what people don't want. They don't want to be sitting in the dark. Come over here, show you from a different point of view. Now I'll take our lights out, which we usually don't need the lights in here too much. And that's the lights out. I'll show you. I got a demonstration I'm going to show you on skin tones, which you'll see when it comes up. Now, if I get a political commercial there, I'm going to turn my projector to the side. I'm going to turn my projector to the side. I'm going to turn my camera to the side. And this is on a 720p projector. So the one in the other room is 1080p. This is a 720p. Look at the white levels on that black screen. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to just go back there just for a minute. One section. Pause it right there. That's the beautiful thing about our technology. It picks up amazing, amazing white levels. See how beautiful that looks? Amazing white levels for a screen that's jet black. And that's one of the things, you know, a shame that some people try to paint our technology as being so dark that you couldn't see the image, that the skin tones were muddy, and it just wasn't so. And so I hardly ever used the 135 because still waiting for the lamp to come in. Ordered the first one, didn't fit. Ordered another one, got lost. And now I ordered another one, and hopefully I pray to my Lord that that one gets here, because I need to replace this lamp and I need to start replacing the other lamps. Well, I got 3 of them. One's just a kick around, so I'm not worried about that one too much because the lamp life on that's pretty good. But the one I have in here, the 1080p, is the one that I actually use the most. That's the one I really want to get a lamp for. You can see that. You see the sun cascading in. Like I said, this is something that gray screens can't do at all, period. Now keep in mind, the technology is not designed to take on direct sunlight, because I have some people that will try to hit that screen with direct sunlight. That is not going to work. And as you can see, we've got some light coming in from the windows that are making contact with this screen. Alright, so I'm shutting this off because I've had my PS4 on all night and I don't like to run it all day. I like to give it some time to rest. So I'm going to shut that one off. As you watch that in there. That's turned off. Charger. Alright, let's see. I got another video lined up. I'm pretty sure I got another one lined up. Go back here. Here we go. And that's 720p. Now, I did both projectors. I did a Chrissy projector and Chrissy 1080p and a Chrissy 720p projector side by side on this screen, just to show you that you really can't tell the difference. Our technology has the ability to enhance older projectors to make them look better. I'll post that in the link. And as you can see, there is light that cascades from my window into this room. So you can see there's light from the window hitting the screen, because that's why it's so bright right here in this section. Right down in the bottom, you see the light cascading in. And that's coming from the window. Because of course right here, it's casting, it's hitting the side of the stargazer, and it's reflecting a shadow onto the screen. And again, displaying the amazing white levels. White levels, like I said, are very important when it comes to a black screen, because it allows you to get more brighter, more realistic images. And let's take a walk. I like to move the camera back so you can get a better view of the screen. Got the giant sloth there. Oops. All right. Like I said, anytime we get one of those, we're going to get those political commercials. They'll pop in between and do it all the time. Well, that's not a political commercial. That is, no, that is a political commercial. So I'm just trying to keep the videos neutral. But we're going to get them in there from time to time. All right. Get right back. And you might see a little flickering. That's the lamp. That's what I mean. I have to change out the lamp. Just want to see how much I can get out of it. Just a little bit out of it, because I don't do too many videos on the big screen, and I would like to do more. But until the lamp gets here, really can't do too much. Okay. We have another video. Oh, phone's over here. Just in case, if we get a commercial in there. Okay, there we go. We should be good. Usually I get them in the beginning, in the middle. That's when I get them. So I don't have the sound bar turned all the way up. And this is something you can't achieve, like I said, with a gray screen. They can't do this. Fully lit environment, their screen will wash out. Show you the angle. Okay, lights back out. On top of that, when you're dealing with gray screens and white screens, one of the things they suffer from the highest are contrast levels. They just can't seem to pull a contrast level. That's why the images come out faded and washed out, come out bland. I explained that in the video when I was doing a demonstration on different colors. And the problem is that they can produce a high white level. The problem is that when it comes to colors and stuff, the colors don't pop as well. That's why those screens have to be calibrated and all this other stuff you have to go through just to get the colors to look good. This technology does not require any form of calibration. Now we sell this in 1 quart, 2 quarts, and a gallon. 1 quart will paint a screen size of 100 inch to 126 inch. 2 quarts will paint up to 150 inches. Well, 16 out or 1610 or 235 if your projector has that capability. Let me see. Check how much video we have in there. Also, 1 gallon will paint up to 196 inch, but you can get a 210 inch out of it or 220 inch out of it with no problem. Because really, it's just a 1 coat application. Very easy to apply. Very easy. Just an everyday gnat roller. Okay, that's good. I don't have the political commercials, so that's good. I'll show that. But, you know, just an everyday gnat roller is all you're going to need to be able to paint the screen. Please do not paint the screen with a paintbrush, and do not paint it with a foam roller, please. When you're painting fixed frame screens, I have a demonstration on how I painted this screen. I will post it at the bottom. It just gives you step by step on how to paint a fixed frame screen without getting that bar print in the middle of your screen. So I'll post that also too at the bottom. Those of you asking about motorized projection screens, done one of those too. Also with the black technology, I'll post those links, painting the screen and afterwards taking it outside and doing a demonstration off of it. We're just showing you the amazing contrast levels and black levels that makes the colors pop on these screens. The screen paint. I don't want people thinking that we're actually selling actual physical screens, but it's a screen paint. Like I said, this is 720p. The reason why I keep repeating 720p because there are some people out there that will basically say, look, you can't use 720p. You have to get a 4K projector. It is the only way to go. A lot of people don't want to spend a lot of money on a 4K projector. It's quite an expensive projector, you know. So this is the reason why we use low entry-level projectors, just to show you that you can have an amazing picture even with 720p, even with some of the relic projectors we do demonstrations on. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. When someone's telling you have to buy these particular projectors, that means their screen is lacking. And they know if you play anything else on it, anything on it whatsoever, your image and picture, all that quality is going to suffer. They have to use the most highest advanced projectors they can get their hands on to make up for what the screen will be lacking. When I can do this easily on a 720p projector, and I've done a few demonstrations on some really old projectors, so old that I couldn't use the VGA to HDMI converter. I had to use a I had to use sorry about that. Can't think of the word for it. I had to use a computer to run them. You can see the colors look incredible. Just showing some of the bright, beautiful images that the screen can produce. I'm going to say without the need of having an expensive projector to do it. Now that projector in the room cost me around $100. That's it. So all it cost me for that projector was $100. All right, I'll put some information at the bottom of the page. Sorry if I haven't been doing that lately. I've been very busy with orders. I'll put some information. Now keep in mind we cannot ship overseas due to the fact that restrictions on PayPal do not allow us to ship overseas, okay? So if you place an order and you're from and the order's coming from overseas, we're going to have to return your money. So please understand. Now if you want to have the order shipped to a U.S. address and then have them ship it over there, then yes, that can be done. The reason why we can't ship overseas is because, like I said, when we transfer that money transfer, we do our labels through PayPal, and because of that, we can't basically design that tracking number. If other people advise us to use other shipping carriers, things get expensive when you use other shipping carriers because with the United States Postal Service, it's a flat rate, where other companies are going to charge us, shipping carriers are going to charge us by different zones or different areas that are going to cost us a lot of money. And at that point, it's not really worth shipping out after that. It just costs too much money. So the best way to go for us is United States Postal Service. Yes, you can have it shipped through there, but the payment, how we take the payments that are transferred through PayPal, that because of that restriction, we can't ship overseas. Look how beautiful that looks. Keep in mind, like I said, pause it just for a minute. I'm going to show you the detail on that bird at 720p. You don't have to spend all that money for an expensive projector. All right, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here real quick because I have much to do. Thank you all for your time. Hopefully we get some good weather because the weather down here has been a little bit interesting. I want to do that outdoor projection screen showing off the white screen and our technology, showing you why white screens should be obsolete when using them outside. Unfortunately, for some reason, well, it's God's will, when the day starts off nice and sunny, beautiful, but as it starts winding down toward the evening hours, we get clouds that set in and it starts to rain. So I'm gonna have to keep checking the weather forecast so we can get a day in so I don't get surprised by rain that may destroy our equipment or destroy my equipment. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. You see the light cascading in. As you can see, I told you this is true ambient light rejection technology. I call it like a pre-set up environment where you have lights peppered out the environment to make the screen look good. And none of those lights are making any contact with the screen whatsoever. With this technology, it is what it is. There's no such thing as anything set up to make the environment look nice. This is just my everyday overhead light. Once I turn it on, it's on. So nothing is, the environment is not set up to make the screen look incredible. All right, that being said, I am going to get out of here. I thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.